Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my video entry to CinemaniacSeventy7's Blu-ray giveaway contest. He has over 1,000 subscribers, and he's giving back to the community again. And I can't even imagine having 1,000 subscribers. That's incredible. Congratulations on that. May you have many more. Anyway, he's giving away 3 movies. I think the first one is a Thor Steelbook. The second one is a Scream 4. Blu-ray set. I think it has the you hit a button on it and you actually hear a scream, which I think is hysterical. And then the third thing is a Jurassic Park Blu-ray set. Okay, a steelbook set. I believe it is. But anyway, back to the contest. He asked, "What's your favorite?" The rules of the contest, of course, you got to be a subscriber to his channel, and of course, you can do a written entry or a video entry, and I'm doing a video entry. Okay, the question he asked, what's your favorite opening scene from a movie or movies? Your top 5, your top 10, or whatever. Okay, I have 2 that come to mind that I wanted to talk about. The first movie would be the opening scene of an old horror classic. Would be Frankenstein versus the Wolfman, or Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. I think that's the proper title. The opening sequence to this movie is great. I remember seeing this, I think the first time I saw it was in school, believe it or not. My public school had this thing where they show movies. These movies, I think for like 5 cents you get in, you pay 5 cents, and they would show old classic movies like horror movies or like March of the Wooden Shoulders or stuff like that, you know, old holiday favorites and stuff. You paid a nickel. And me being a horror fan and being young, I wanted to see Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. And I remember the opening sequence to this movie, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, is just a fantastic visually to watch. It opens up with the with 2 grave robbers breaking into basically the Talbot mausoleum, okay, to rob it, to rob specifically Lawrence Talbot, aka the Wolfman, okay, because he's been rumored to be buried with a gold watch and money in his pockets. And of course, like the 2 grave robbers say, it's a shame, you know, burying money when it could help people, you know. And I absolutely love, like I said, the shot, the wide opening shot where you see them, you know, it's windy and you see tumbleweeds and everything else, and the rotted trees, and you see, you know, them struggling to get to the crypt. And then once they're in, of course, they have a lamp. And of course, yes, being a movie and being, you know, it's Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. You got to get the Wolfman resurrected, right? So, okay, when they finally find his tomb, you know, his grave, they bust it open, and then lo and behold, he looks fresh as a daisy with Wolfbane shown all over him. Okay, and what their fatal mistake is, of course, they do it on the night of a full moon, of course, and with his crypt not covered up. Okay, and he gets exposed to sunlight, of course. So what do you guess think happens? Okay, he gets resurrected, and he just grabs. You don't actually see, which I think is another great stroke. You don't actually see him turn. You just see the hand with the nails on it just grabs the one grave robber, and it gets a grip on him, and he can't shake it. And the other grave robber just absolutely panics, saying "still alive," and just absolutely, you know, other guy's begging him to help, and he just drops the lantern and runs and climbs out and just runs, and you don't even see the Wolfman kill the first grave robber that he has the grip on. You just see the shot of the other robber fleeing in a panic across the graveyard, and I think that's one of the most visually beautiful opening scenes in any movie. And so to me, it's a classic. And my second choice opening scene would be the choice for this movie, the Superman movie, the 1977 Superman. Okay, the opening sequence to this it doesn't even involve Superman himself, but Jor-El, of course, played by Marlon Brando, and the General Zod, Ursula, and I forgot the other guy's name, the other side, you know, the other minion that works for Zod. Anyway, the opening sequence of that movie, it's like an opening in a court, actually, except this is on planet Krypton, where Jor-El is reading the charges against General Zod and his minions. And I like this visually, the way it's shot, because you just see Marlon Brando, and you see him with this, you know, S symbol on it, and you see the villains in I guess in a prison, a twirling prison, you know, that holds them, and it's twirling around, and then you see him read the charges about, you know, about each for each person, and General Zod just, I mean, just he goes, he tries to appeal to Jor-El, saying that you've been known to disagree with the council, join me, okay? And of course he doesn't join them, and then you see the faces, of the judges. They say guilty, 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 and of course before, and when General Zod tries to appeal to Jor-El to agree with him, and he just takes the crystal and of course votes guilty, and then all of a sudden you just see the sky open up and you see that twirling phantom zone just come in, and it just and oh wait, before you see that, it's the classic line that General Zod tells Jor-El, one day you will kneel down before me, you and one day your heirs. Okay, I always used to think, don't ask me why as a little kid, I always thought that he was saying your ass, but that opening sequence is just fantastic visually, just to look at, and that doesn't even involve Superman himself, but his father and the villains. So, but I love that opening scene where, like I say, you just see the sky opening up and the Phantom Zone just swoops down and scoops them up, and then you just see their faces plastered against the Phantom Zone, and it just twirls away, and it just goes away, and those are my favorite opening scene. Two of my favorite opening scenes in the movies. So that's my intro into CinemaniacSeventy7's video entry. This is my CinemaniacSeventy7's Blu-ray giveaway contest. Okay, so this is Trey Passer, and just let me know what you think of my choices, and please sub to CinemaniacSeventy7's channel. Okay, seems like a cool guy, and like I said, giving away three prizes in the contest. That's really fantastic of you, and I really truly appreciate that. So this is Trey Passer once again saying so long and take care.